At the guidance program for students, after IAS officer Kanika finished her speech, the event's chief guest praised her and honored her by draping a shawl over her shoulders. After the event ended, Kanika returned home and went to bed, reminiscing about the experiences she had at her school. At that moment, Kanika recalled her school memories as if they were a story. Kanika, a beautiful little girl studying in 6th grade, was slightly taller than the other students, so the teachers had always made her sit on the last bench right from 1st grade. Because she always sat on the last bench, the other students gave her the nickname Last Bench Kanika. Since Kanika was a good student, the teachers would tell the students who did not understand the lesson, "When we are not in the class, if you have any doubts about the lesson, ask Last Bench Kanika and clarify your doubts with her." Because of this, Kanika not only liked sitting on the last bench but also felt proud of it. Later, even when she was made to sit in the front rows of the class, she happily said, "No, I prefer to sit on the last bench," and continued to sit there joyfully. Seeing this, the other students joked, "She sits on the last bench and is going to become an IAS officer." Hearing this, Kanika said nothing and quietly began to study. Later, whenever she scored good marks, they would jokingly say, "She will become an IAS officer, that's why she studies so well." The words spoken by the other students in this way planted the thought in Kanika over time that, "I must become an IAS officer." Therefore, from her 6th grade itself, she studied her lessons enthusiastically with the dream of becoming an IAS officer. After growing up and completing her graduation, she attempted the Union Public Service Commission (UPSC) exam and studied diligently. As a result, she succeeded in the written exam, excelled in the interview, and was promoted to become an IAS officer. She proudly remembered the last bench seat in her school, which was the reason for this success. The next day, she had to go as the chief guest to the event held at the school where she studied. Feeling happy that her height and sitting on the last bench were the reasons for her success, Kanika traveled towards the school where she had studied.